and welcome to Markets Today with your market strategist Gaurav Kashyap. We've seen a bit of dollar strength in this morning's trading session, this in continuation to yesterday's pricing action. The dollar index is now up around 0.2% and has more than covered the move from the end of last week. Again, we're looking at that key support level of 93.5 in the dollar index. Earlier in the Asian session, we had the release of the Reserve Bank of Australia meeting minutes. The minutes showed that the RBA judged that current policy was steady and consistent with growth, and that inflation targets were in line at the recently concluded August meeting. The RBA saw that GDP growth picked up in Q2 in Australia, with the overall economy set to grow at around 3% for 2018 and 2019. They warned that further Aussie dollar strength could lead to slower growth and lower inflation. Following the release, the Aussie dollar has been trending lower in today's trading session and will find next support at 0.78 levels through today. Also releasing today was inflationary data from the UK, which came in much slower than expected. Data showed that year-on-year UK consumer price index slowed to 2.6% actual versus an expected 2.7%. The month-on-month UK CPI figure actually contracted to minus 0.1% actual versus an expected 0.0%. Core CPI, the figure less food and energy, also slowed to 2.4% actual versus an expected 2.5%. The pound was hit hard following the news and was trading around 0.5% lower against the US dollar at the time of this recording today. The GBP cross has lost around 2.4% against the US dollar in the past 8 trading sessions and has taken out several key technical support levels, and we expect the weakness to continue through this week. Immediate support comes in at 1.2860 levels, which also represents the 100-day moving average. Looking ahead to the US session, we await the US retail sales data. Month-on-month core retail sales are expected to grow at 0.3%, while the overall retail sales figure is expected to grow at 0.4%. Guys, watch for this release to drive the dollar index pricing through the US session later today. And finally, it's been a rather savage week for crude long positions. Despite last week's larger than expected buildup in inventories, in excess of 6 million barrels, crude has sold off more than 5.3%. The upticks in Saudi output, as proven in last week's OPEC report, along with the long covering of positions built up from the end of July, have all contributed to the downside moves in crude. And now we watch for support in crude to kick in at 47 levels today. Guys, if you like this video, please give it a share, and if you don't already do so, please give me a follow on Twitter at EGM Futures. Have a great day of trading, guys.